Hi all, we are continuing with the Chomsky normal form. Today, from the given grammar, we will see how to eliminate useless symbol. So first, before eliminating a useless symbol, we will see when a variable or a symbol present in a context-free grammar is said to be useless. Here, a variable in a grammar is said to be useless if it does not form a part of any language. Language in the sense. A collection of terminal symbols. So it means that if a non-terminal does not generate any terminal symbol, or if it is not reachable from the starting symbol of the grammar, we say that a particular symbol is a useless symbol. So there are two steps in eliminating the useless symbol. In first step we'll eliminate the non-generating symbol, while in the second step we'll eliminate the non-reachable symbols. So generating symbol in the sense non-terminal symbols that generates terminal symbols. For example, we have a grammar with two productions. So the first one is S tends to AB slash A. So here, while the second production is A tends to B. So there is a procedure for identifying the generating symbols. First of all, we have to include all the terminal symbols present in the grammar as the generating as shown here. So here in the given grammar we have two terminal symbols A and B. So those two symbols are included as a generating symbol. Next we have to include the non-terminal symbols that directly derives these terminal symbols. For example, in A the only option is B, that is it consists of a terminal as the one of its options. So I am including A. Similarly, S has two options. One is AB and another one is A. I do not know about A. I know since it is generating, but I do not know anything about B. But it also contains another option which consists of only, or it is made up of only the terminal symbols. Since it has one option which is made up of only of terminal symbols, we include S also as a generating symbols, but nothing more than that. So we do not know anything about B, so we are including B as the non-generating symbol. I am repeating here. So generating symbol is nothing but a symbols present in the given context-free grammar that generates the terminal symbols. So by default, you have to include the terminal symbols present in the grammar. So in this example, we have two terminal symbols. I think you know that all the symbols that are written in lowercase letters, that is small letters, we call that as a terminal symbols. So here we have two terminal symbols A and B that we have included as a generating symbols. Next, we have to include the non-terminal symbols that has only the terminal symbols in as its one of the option. There can be more than one option. If that particular non-terminal symbols includes only uh, terminal symbols as one of its option, then you can include that corresponding non-terminal symbols also as the generating symbol. For example, in A there is only one option and that option is made up of terminal. So I am including A also as a generating symbol. In S we have two options. In the first options I have AB and in the second option small a. So here in the first option I know A is generating, but time being I do not know anything about B. So I cannot conclude anything about S from this option. But when I go for the second option, it is a terminal symbol. Since it is made up of only the terminal symbol, using this option I can conclude that S is also a generating symbol. So could not, since I could not conclude anything about B, I am including that as a non-generating symbols. So next step is, so now we have identified which is generating and which one is non-generating. Next step is you have to eliminate the non-generating symbols present in the grammar. So eliminating in the sense you have to remove that option, and also if there any production exists, even that has to be removed from the given grammar. So here only there is no expansion for P, so nothing there to eliminate, but P is present as one of the option for the production S, so we are eliminating it. So after removing the non-generating symbols, the grammar looks like this. That is, it consists of only S tends to A tends to B. The second step is elimination of non-reachable symbols. We should not change the order. First you have to eliminate the generating symbol, then you have to come for the elimination of reachable symbols. So reachable symbols are the symbols that are reachable from the starting symbol of the grammar. So here starting symbol of the grammar is yes. So from yes I am able to reach the symbol AB and also small a. So why I say that I am able to reach AB and small a, because it is present in the production of S. That is, what are all is present in the expansion of S, that is right hand side of the production of S, we say that is reachable. Since A is reachable, all the symbols that are present in its expansion is also reachable. Thus the reachable symbols of this grammar are SAB, AB. There is nothing new about it. So that is, there is no non-reachable symbol. So we say that there is no non-reachable symbol. I am repeating again. By default, you have to include the starting symbol of the grammar as a reachable symbol. After including the starting symbol of the grammar as the reachable symbol, you have to include, we can include all the symbols present in its expansion. What are the symbols present in its expansion? A, capital A, capital B, small a. So that I have to include. Then next you have to come for the production. So I can take this production into account only if that non-terminal is already there in the reachable. Since A is already in reachable, I can include what are all the symbols that are present in its expansion also as the reachable symbol. So that is included. Since there is no non-reachable symbol, we say that it is nil. So I need not remove anything from the given grammar. We'll go ahead with another example. So consider this grammar. So the first step is, as we know that there are two steps in removing useless symbol. First one is identifying, generating. The second one is identification of reachable symbols. So first we'll go ahead with generating symbols. So before I go into the example, just we'll recall what is generating and what is non-reachable. So in generating, by default, you have to include the terminal symbols present in the grammar. Then you have to include the non-terminals, which consist of only the terminals. Then I have to then by step you have to increase the non-terminals. Similarly, reachable, by default you have to include the starting symbol of the grammar followed by the symbols present in its expansion and so on. So now we'll go ahead with this example. So here what are the terminal symbols present? Small a, small b. So you are including that. Next you are considering the non-terminal symbols, which consist of terminal symbols as one of its options. So when I consider the production S tends to capital AB slash CA, there is no terminal symbol. That is, there is no option consisting of only the terminal symbols. So time being, I am not including SSD. Thing, right? So next, so next here, when I consider the second production A tends to small a, so here we have okay, here we have okay, so here we have only terminal symbol as the option. So I can include S as the generating symbol. While I go for B, so there are two options for B. One is BC and another one is AB. So I know A is generating, but I do not know anything about B and C now. So I'll leave it for a time being. Next, we'll come for the next iteration. So then when you consider this production C tends to AB slash B. So here it includes combination of both terminals and non-terminals. When I see this B, I do not know anything about that. Is, I do not know whether it is generating or non-generating. So time being, I leave this option. Then when I consider the second option, it is again made up of only a terminal symbol. So since it contains one option which is made up of only a terminal symbol, I am including that as a generating symbol. So now in the second iteration, I have included the non-terminals AC as the generating. Next, you have to go ahead with another iteration until you until no more non-terminal symbols are added here. So here in S, there are first option is AB. I know A is generating, but I do not know AB, so I am leaving it. But here, we'll go with the second option. C is generating and A is generating. Since both A and C are generating, I can include that S is also generating. So including S is generating. Since I left out, I have included that as a different thing here. Then already we know A is generating. B I could not conclude because it includes itself in its option. So I know A is generating and C is generating, but I do not know anything about B. So I cannot. So C is already generating. Since I could not conclude anything about B, I am including that as the non-generating symbols. Now we have to eliminate this non-generating symbol. So elimination in the sense, if it is an option in other non-terminals, that option has to be removed, and also the productions made up of B also must be removed. So removing all the productions that includes B, we get this corresponding grammar. So while going for the step 2, that is removing non-reachable symbol, the output of this grammar, that is the grammar after removing the generating symbol, must be passed as an input for it. So we are removing, that is, this will be the input for reachable. So by default, as per definition, we'll include the starting symbol of the grammar included, and all the symbols in its expansion CA included. Since A is already in reachable, in all the symbols in its expansion are included. Also, similarly, C is reachable, so the symbol small b in its expansion is also included. Here also there is no non-reachable symbol, so we need not remove anything else. So that's it. Thus we have seen how to remove the useless symbols from the given grammar. Thank you.